We are in the capital of Georgia, Tbilisi. From here we went to the largest ski resort in Georgia, Gudauri. It is located in the Kazbegi region, 120 kilometers from Tbilisi, at an altitude of 2,196 meters, not far from the Cross Pass. The main attraction of Gudauri is freeriding, skiing down virgin fields. Deep snow cover, no rocks, and avalanche danger make Gudauri a freeride mecca. There are also a huge number of off-piste slopes for backcountry and heli-skiing around the resort. The ski season in Gudauri lasts from the second half of December to May. The lower station of the lift is at an altitude of 1,990 meters, and the upper one at 3,239 meters. Most of the infrastructure in Gudauri, including chairlifts, was built by the Austrians. 5 chairlifts and 1 gondola line have a total capacity of more than 6,000 people per hour, so there are practically no queues here even on the peak dates. Gudauri has 22 slopes of varying difficulty with a total length of 57 kilometers. Located on the southern slope of Mount Kudabi, the longest descent starts from the top of Mount Hatsvali and stretches for 7 kilometers to the village of Kumlistsike. Gudauri is known for its wide open slope, as well as extensive areas for off-piste skiing. We also found specially trained guides who go down with people off-piste on freeride. We had 2 guides with us, 3 Swedish freeriders who had special equipment for freeriding. The guides gave us special sensors to find people under the snow if an avalanche occurs. It's a pity we didn't film all of this, but we can tell you and show you some photos. From the highest point, we started our descent off-road on the completely different side from the pistes. There was so much adrenaline that it was even hard to breathe. One mountain guide was riding in front and the other behind and checking if everything was okay. When we had driven half the way, the first guide stopped us because an avalanche had come down after him. Guides only ride one after another in one line so that if something happens they can help each other and not all end up in an avalanche together. And so we went down, yes, roads where cars drive. An SUV picked us up and we all happily went back to ski, but already on the ski piste. We didn't stay on the ski slopes for long and returned to ski off-piste. Gudauri I recommend to all freeriders. And most importantly, don't spare the money and buy a tour with guides who will go down the unrealistically freeriding slope with you, and you are guaranteed a good memory. Georgia is a country in Eastern Europe and Western Asia. It borders the Black Sea, Russia, Turkey, Armenia, and Azerbaijan. The population is 3.7 million. Georgians were the first in the world to start making wine. Georgia has a visa-free regime for the whole world. At the beginning of the 4th century, Georgians officially adopted Christianity. Like many Georgians, our guide was very friendly and invited us to visit him to go snowboarding in the Svaneti Mountains. Spring. From Kutaisi. We went to the mountains along a narrow and dangerous road. The Georgians drove us quickly and there was a lot of adrenaline in our blood. Our goal was the mountain town of Mestia in Upper Svaneti, on the slope of the Greater Caucasus. The altitude is about 1,500 meters. In Mestia, several dozen medieval Svan stone houses with watchtowers and residential towers have been preserved. Medieval churches and fortifications are included in the UNESCO World Heritage List. Mestia is also a center of high mountain tourism and mountaineering. The ski resort of Hatsvali is located 7 kilometers from Mestia. The main 4-seat chairlift Zuruldi takes you to 2,348 meters. The difference in height is 480 meters. The red Tezo Japaridze track is 2,440 meters long. The descent is quite interesting. The slopes are constantly replaced by small plateaus. The track encircles the slope like a large snake. Black slopes, Givi Japaridze. Length, 1,550 meters. There are 2 T-bar lifts, 600 and 800 meters. We tried delicious Georgian food and went to the Black Sea in the city of Batumi. We looked at the sights of the city of Batumi, Botanical Garden, famous sculptures, Ali and Nino. It spins and turns from 2 sculptures into 1. Batumi is a pearl in Georgia. It has a long embankment and an old quarter with bars, restaurants, and many beautiful locations in the surrounding area. One day, we were skiing down a mountain on snow, and the next day, we were swimming in the Black Sea with bottlenose dolphins. Georgia is a wonderful country for traveling and very hospitable people. Ukraine ski resort Bukovel. It was 2014, then the first military actions began in Ukraine. Many people tried to dissuade us from going to Ukraine, but we went. We met Ukrainians and Russians on the ski slopes. Everyone was confused, but no one showed anger to each other. Many years have passed, but it is a pity that all this is still going on. But I want to tell you about the Carpathians. Here, the people are kind, the food is very tasty, and the nature is wonderful. Well, let's talk about what made us very happy. This is the Bukovel ski resort. We arrived by bus, we checked in, about 15 kilometers from the resort itself. It was a hotel complex built of wooden logs. Bukovel is the largest ski resort in Ukraine, part of which belongs to the state. It is located near the village of Polyanitsia, Ivano-Frankivsk region, at the foot of Mount Bukovel, at an altitude of 920 meters above sea level. The highest point of the resort is Mount Dovga, 1,372 meters. The season lasts from the end of November to mid-April. The resort's history begins in 2000. At the end of 2001, the first cable car was launched. 75 kilometers of prepared trails, 100% equipped with snow cannons, ski trails of all levels and complexity. There are 67 ski trails in total. 17 lifts with a capacity of 34,700 people per hour. Snowpark, Bike Park, Bukovel is located on 5 mountains. Dovga, 1,372 meters, Bukovel, 1,127 meters, Bulshineka, 1,455 meters, Babi Pogar, 1,180 meters, Chornaya Kleva, 1,241 meters, offering a total of 75 kilometers of trails, blue, red, and black. Length of trails, from 300 to 2,350 meters. Elevation difference, from 40 to 285 meters. When you go down the ski slopes, you always see a pine forest that smells of good air. The forest here is dense, and it is difficult to do free riding here. The ski slopes themselves are very well prepared and safe. Despite the military actions in Ukraine, the slopes in Bukovel continue to operate in 2025. So I advise everyone to go there and go skiing or snowboarding there and experience Ukrainian hospitality. Madloba Kuribistvis. Дякую за перегляд. Thanks for watching.